We're just doing it. Are we recording? Yes, we're recording.
Was it happening?
It's happening. Everyone, hello. Hey, you heard back from us so soon.
Are we going to post this right after?
Why not?
All right.
Fucking-
We got no rules.
Fucking check in
No
football.
rules.
Hey, everybody. We just couldn't help ourselves.
Decided to watch the next 3 episodes to finish off Syrup Village arc.
Plus, yeah, which
Wait.
it was Syrup Village plus, which was like 2 episodes.
A
And then,
weird thing. What is this?
What?
What are we doing? What is this called?
Oh, hello everyone. It's the Fun Piece Podcast.
We're on a
Greetings.
Who are you?
I'm Matt,
I'm Mike.
and
We're on a virginal cruise together as friends, watching One Piece and meeting some fucked up little dudes.
Yes, we are.
Wha-
We just watched. I don't know if we want to go episode by episode or just talk about what we just.
We
experienced.
can kind of the first 2. So we decided we want Claudor to be fucking. We don't even get to see him.
Hello, everyone. Yeah,
Hi.
we just watched episodes 16, 17, and 18 of One Piece. We wanted to do a little extra special because we wanted to just get through the arc.
Mm-hmm.
And we went on a tangent about how much we hated Claudor, and we just wanted to see him die.
Yeah. In
me.
episode 16, we start to
good
see the beginning of that. Episode 16 had the best animation so far.
It was so good. It started, and I was like, "Did they just get a new
Yeah,
animation
it just looked
company?"
like
It was
cleaner.
so- the chase through the woods with Django and
Yeah.
all the kids.
Django got a power buff or something because he was cutting down hundreds of trees.
Incredible. It's great.
It kind of jumped back and forth between Django chasing Kaya and the Usopp pirates. What were they? What were you
I
calling
know
them?
their names are Carrot, the Mirepoix.
The Mirepoix, the Mirepoix boys is how we're gonna describe them now. And then it would cut between that and then Luffy fighting Claudor on that slope.
Yep.
They got a lot of use out of that. Those backgrounds, I guess.
They did. Oh yeah, back and forth. Yeah, I mean, a lot of back and forth. The Mirepoix boys are way better pirates than the cat pirates.
Yeah, they do. They're more productive and functional.
They're more productive. They're more functional. They are just more respectful.
They get Django with the pepper attack, and then I think Carrot just hits him in the nuts,
Yep, with a freaking frying pan.
which is pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Django does beat him up. There's a whole the fight between Claudor and Luffy is kind of just Luffy standing while Claudor does some try hard things.
He's like, he starts bloviating about like how he's been planning this all along and how he's gonna kill his crew the whole time, and we're just like, and he's like the man of 1,000 plans or whatever, but it's like he's just fucking changing his plan
he just
every
keeps
single fucking time.
Trying to make it sound like he knows what's going on.
Yeah.
To the show's credit, Luffy spends all of these monologues just dead staring at him, which just pisses him. Like, he reacts to it like a normal person would.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Just like, just stop fucking talking so I can beat you up.
He's got the pussyfoot dance or whatever.
It's the out of the back attack.
Well, he does the other one first,
Oh.
and then Luffy catches it, like just clocks him.
Yeah.
So then he brings out the out of the back attack,
Yes.
where he turns into purple smoke.
And he just starts killing everyone.
Yeah, it's like he's moving so fast he can't actually control what he's hitting, which seems like a shitty. If you fight like that on a boat, because he cuts rock.
Yeah.
So if he's on a boat, you're gonna cut your
Destroy
sails.
the boat.
You're gonna cut the mast.
Yeah. Which I guess if they like launch him onto an enemy's boat, he just destroys their boat. But I feel like he would fly off of the boat at some point.
Yeah, if he's
It's just
moving
a bad,
that fast.
just
Maybe
a bad
that's why
technique.
maybe he's like trying to cover up the fact that he was really bad at being a pirate, so he's trying to act like he never wanted to be a pirate.
Nami does confirm that they're terrible at being pirates because she's like, I wish she comes up on their ship that's been destroyed, and she's like, man, I really would have thought they would have had more treasure.
Yeah, there's like nothing on there.
Yeah, terrible pirates. It ends with him doing his out of the back attack. That episode ends, and it's just like
There's a whole
fighting.
thing. Luffy gets cut up a lot,
Yes.
and I think does he? Oh yeah, it's like dramatic, like cliffhanger kind of ending.
Yeah, like, oh shit, he's killing everybody in sight. What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
And like the kids are like ambushing Django of like, we're gonna take him down
But then
ourselves.
Django does fuck up the kids, and then Kaya does write her will, and that's a whole weird thing. She just walks up and grabs his little like.
Yeah. Well,
Frisbee.
that's in the episode 17.
No, that's in this one.
Really?
That's in 16. We just watched them all back to back.
They
so.
do like the shovel up the butt to Django in 17.
Oh, so I jumped ahead.
Yeah, which is
Okay,
fine.
that's fine. We'll see the.
Whatever. We just watched it all at once. Anyway, it's all the same arc. It's
Oh.
all happening.
Right. 'Cause she writes the will, and then he takes his little thing back, and then he's like, "Now I'm just going to kill you," and
Yeah.
that's the cliffhanger.
Yes.
And Zoro shows up
Yes.
with
in
Usopp.
the shovel up the butt.
Yeah, that episode 17. I didn't tell you the titles of these.
Yes. We're being a little fast and loose.
I know,
This is a
it's-
little
it's a
bonus.
9
It's a bonus episode, but it's an episode. It's an extra episode.
That's
Who knows?
9:57
It's 9:57.
on
Everyone.
a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday. Going up
I'm
on a
pulling up these. Episode.
Oh, I'm listening
16.
to that internet. Mm.
Oh, is it doing it?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Is it this better if I hold it out here?
It's over there. I can't hear it at all. now.
What? God, weird. I didn't think cell phones did this anymore.
Well,
Pro-
my cell phone doesn't do that. I think it's just your cell phone's doing that, which is weird.
Protect Kaya. Usopp Pirate Gang takes action is episode 16, and then episode 17 is completely infuriated. Kuro versus Luffy final battle.
Yep.
At least they let us know.
Yes.
Maybe it's because I've got apps open.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, Luffy is
You
fighting
doing it now?
only a little bit.
What the fuck?
It's like
I'm gonna
maybe
switch
it's your
to-
cell phone service.
Oh yeah, maybe because it's using okay.
I don't know what cell phone service you have. But anyway.
Technical issue. I'm just gonna get a physical notebook, so I don't have to
Yeah.
worry about this.
Anyway, shovel up the butt of Django. Luffy's fighting
Yeah.
Kuro. Kuro's doing his out of the back attack and just like murdering all his crew, but not murdering them because he's a terrible pirate.
Yeah, he's like, look what you did, Luffy. You stopped me from killing my crew, and now they're gonna suffer because of you. And it's like, well, no, you just didn't hit them very good.
Yeah, you just kind of swiped at them.
He's got like 5 foot long like sword fingers, and he can't kill anybody because you know what? I don't think he's got the finger strength. I
mean,
think he's just flopping around.
Maybe he did better when he had both hands and Luffy took away one of his hands.
Even then,
But like, I don't know. And then his crew like turns on him, so they start like cheering for Luffy, and Luffy gets all pissed about it.
yeah, his like head flies back.
Me!
He like latches on to Kuro to stop him from moving around so much,
Yep.
and then yeah, his like head shoots all the way back. So he's like 100 feet away from these guys, and his head shoots all the way back, and then he does the gum bell where he
Yes.
just headbutts.
He just headbutts Kuro and like straight up just breaks Kuro's neck, and then at the same time, all this is happening in the woods. Usopp, Zoro has caught up with Django and Kaya and the Usopp pirates, and they're like taking him down. And then Usopp's in the distance, just like, he made room for me by cutting that branch.
Yeah.
And then he shoots Django in the face with like an exploding pellet and like blows up his face.
Yeah,
And
killing
everyone's
him.
Yeah, and everyone's glasses break.
Yeah, they break a lot of. So yeah, we don't actually know if Kuro and Django died.
I'm
It
pretty
seems
sure
like
Kuro's
they.
dead.
It seems like they almost kill a lot of people.
And then
Like
just,
Mary seemed like he was going to be dead, but
Mary, well,
Mary's
Mary should be dead, but I guess Kuro's a bad killer.
Kuro's very bad at it.
I guess.
Did Kuro kill anybody?
I mean, he killed all those Marines on that boat that one time 3 years ago.
So the Meowbin brothers were right. The 3 years
He's
did
gone
make
soft.
him. Yeah, he hasn't been practicing, so he's.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of like power of friendship talk.
Lu-
like Luffy's
Luffy-
just like,
Luffy shows emotion.
yeah, he's like, you got to stick by your friends. If you don't, you're a coward and a big
And
dumbass.
then he says, I want some meat.
And they said, yeah, I want some meat. There's a very dramatic scene with Usopp, and it's a little drawn out, and he talks to the Usopp pirates and reflects on when they all met. And the
When
Usopp
they were
pirate
4 and he was 13.
yeah. Usopp's a very cool guy.
Yeah.
It's kind of the feeling of living on. We live in a vacation destination, so there often just not a lot of people, young people here. So it can be a little. It's either you're like very young, or you're very old, and everybody in between tries to leave.
Yeah.
But we got stuck here.
Yeah. And look at us now. We're making a podcast.
We're Usopp and wet.
Ooh, baby.
It's like Carrot wants to own a pub.
I wrote it down. Carrot wants to own a pub.
Pepper.
Pepper wants to be a carpenter, and then Onion wants to be a novel writer.
Yeah, and Usopp's like, follow your dreams, man.
And I was very confused, and I feel like this may or may not be foreshadowing, but it was just like Usopp being like, those pirates are gone. Like, no one else is going to attack our out-of-the-way village ever again.
Nothing
Definitely
bad
not.
will ever happen.
I mean, I'm just like, it's going to be like hundreds of episodes right now, and it's going to be like, Usopp, the village is being attacked.
Yeah.
And they go back, and then like maybe all of the Usopp pirates are jacked as fuck. And they're
oh my god, yeah. Maybe Kaya's just going to be like, I took over as Captain Kuro, and she's got knife hands, and she's like, these suck.
Yeah. I liked everyone's morning routine also in the village. It's like everyone's morning routine is just yelling at Usopp.
Yeah, their cardio depends on Usopp terrorizing them so they can chase him through the village.
Where is that guy?
Kaya finds the Straw Hat Pirates in the tavern, and then she's like, I got a prize for you. We got a little present. And it turns out to be a boat.
It is a boat called the Going Mary.
The Going Mary. Designed and built by Mary? I don't remember if it was definitely designed by Mary.
I still don't like them.
There are some questionable choices, like a cannon on the front.
Yeah, I still don't like them.
But hell yeah, that's a good boat.
It's a good boat.
It's got a big ram head on the front.
It's just like Mary's big dumb ram head.
Like Mary's he's a confusing guy. He goes into this whole backstory about Usopp and Usopp's mom who's dying and how he would run through the village yelling there's pirates because he thought it would make her better.
Yeah.
He knew all this.
Yeah.
He was gonna shoot that kid.
Yeah, he was. Also, just going back a little bit, Kaya like reveals like she's like, I've been basically sick because of like the mental anguish of my parents passing away. And I can only think like to continue that mental dismay to keep her sick is just Klahadore every morning being like, yep, parents are still dead.
Yeah, it's just like, sure sucks that your parents are dead, you orphan.
Yeah, man, and maybe maybe if you did a little more to help around the house, your parents would have died.
I bet if you were a better child, your parents would be alive. I was convinced he was going to be poisoning her the whole time to make her sick, but it was just... He
was mentally poisoning her.
Mentally, yeah. Yes. Like, oh man, you sure suck, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
they have this lovely ship.
The Going Mary. Hope we get to spend a lot of time with that.
And Usopp got his bag packed. He destroys his home. Yeah. His backpack out of his house.
Katamari Damacy balls down the hill.
And then he sees like Luffy and them about to leave, and he's just like, well, see you out there on the open ocean. And they're all just like...
It's like this weird moment where they're like, get the fuck on the boat, like, you dumbass.
You're like, what the fuck are you doing? Just get on the fucking boat. And then it just is this really long shot of just like him with his mouth open.
It's like 5 seconds of just the still image of Usopp just staring in disbelief.
Yeah. And then he's like, I'm going to be a captain. And Luffy's like, shut the fuck up. I'm the captain. Get on my boat.
I can't believe the boat is in the intro sequence. It's in like the opening thing.
Yeah.
And Mary was there the whole time. Mary's going to be with us. I don't know. I assume they have this ship and it like gets upgraded or something, right? Like
it probably gets destroyed. And it probably gets destroyed.
Not.
I fucking will not like Mary. I'm sorry.
He's so good.
He should be dead.
He's just a good guy.
I'm sure he's a good guy.
He's
but I
tough
don't
as
trust him.
nails.
I don't trust him.
Yeah. Oh my god. If we come back in like 12,000 episodes and Mary's like, I was the One Piece the whole time, and then he takes off his shirt and it's just muscle.
And he's like, I killed Kaya's parents.
I ate Kaya's parents.
I ate Kaya.
I am Kaya's parents. He takes off his shirt. It's both of her parents on his chest. Like fucking like Freddy Krueger. Like
He's like, absorbed them, their energy.
I'll absorb you too.
Yeah.
Uh,
I always keep a loaded gun.
I hope we get to see Mary again. I hope we never have to see Claudor again. All
That's
right.
fine. We're gonna see.
'Cause I
both,
think
probably
they're like him and Django aren't like confirmed dead.
they're not. I mean, Django wasn't included in like because all the crew like took.
Or do you think Django's just living on that island now?
Maybe, or maybe he just like maybe he like wakes up in the forest, he goes to the village, and they're like, "Oh my goodness, you're a unique and fun person doing hypnotism. You're our new play guy because Usopp's not here anymore."
So then like moonwalk, run away from him.
Yeah, 400 episodes. He's just like doing moonwalks in the town square and eating meat and doing
I've
hypnotism
turned a
to
new
people.
leaf.
Yeah, like I could see that happening.
Yeah, he can just hypnotize himself into being a good guy.
Exactly. He's like, I'm not a pirate. I'm just Django. Anyway, all is
and
well. They
that-
they sail off into the distance.
That feels like the end of the Syrup Village arc, and then there's also another episode.
Yeah, which is episode 18.
The budget went down.
Yep.
Everybody looks a little messed up.
Yep.
Like it's hard to look at Zoro in this one. His like yeah.
Like Nami's face is all kind of like.
Yeah, it opens with like a weird Usopp who's playing around. Then they make their Jolly Roger, the like straw hat one.
It's I all the flags. I took a note earlier. All their flags are not pirate flags. They're poison flags. They're all skull and crossbones. The pirate flag is skull and cross swords. And I understand they're like doing their, and that's just me being a dingus.
I have a actual that's I think Captain Henry's.
Well, I guess if the bones are going through, I don't know. I guess I'm.
Oh, if they're going through. Well, I mean,
I think if the bones are going through the skull, that is like a poison.
I don't think they had the
symbol.
poison symbol back then. I think
In
the whole idea.
90s.
No, well, I mean, I guess we have no idea what time era this is because people just have sports jackets.
Yeah.
But there's not like technology. I don't think we've seen electricity.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Now I'm looking up things on Skull and Crossbones.
We'll have we seen? We haven't seen a poison bottle yet, have we?
That's true. Okay, so it's designed this is like in real life here. Skull and Crossbones was originally designed in the late Middle Ages as a symbol of death, and especially as memento mori on tombstones. In modern text, it's used as hazard symbol, poisonous substances.
So that
etc. It's
I don't-
also it is also associated with piracy and software piracy.
Hell yeah.
Due to the Jolly Roger. I'm pretty sure
Well, I thought the whole idea was just to put a skeleton and some stuff on your flag to make it scary. Because a lot of old pirate flags didn't just have a skull and crossbones. It would be like a full man, like a skeleton man.
Yeah, like
Like
our
I think-
flags means death shit.
I think Blackbeard Edward teaches. Do you think they're gonna have real pirates in this?
I mean, Shanks and them are like real pirates.
No, like actual, like from history.
Oh,
I feel like somebody mentioned Blackbeard.
The historian referenced that there is a character named Bellamy, which like that was like a fucking Bellamy's a pirate who's crashed a ship or whatever the fuck off the coast of our peninsula here.
I feel like the historian or somebody, you know who you are. Pardon me. Mentioned Blackbeard being in this.
Yeah.
By the way, Edward Teach Blackbeard's pirate flag is just a weird little devil skeleton with a spear stabbing at a heart that is got some other dots on it.
It's great.
Yeah.
I think I'm just being a dingus. I like this. Calico Jack's flag was the skull with the crossed swords.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess crossbones or swords is fine. I'm just being a little dingus.
Oh, I've got Captain Avery's
Nice.
Jolly Roger on my arm. I should probably remember that better, but I just got it because it looks cool.
Hey, it does look cool.
Now I can, on the other side, just get the Straw Hat Pirate.
Oh, we were talking about getting
Yeah, is it one of the episodes? There is a tattoo.
one of the cat pirates has
One of the cat pirates is a fucking panda man.
one of the cat pirates is a panda man, and then there's also a cat pirate who has a tattoo that it just said Shorty Cat.
Shorty? Oh, I didn't see it. One of them is Cat Black.
Oh,
or
maybe
something.
it was cat. Maybe I typed wrong. I definitely
Or there was something like that.
cat black. Anyway, so
Shorty Cat is way better.
Shorty Cat. Episode 18, they're making their own pirate flag. Usopp is an artist, so he
Yeah.
ends up being the one to paint all of the Straw Hat Crew's symbol on the sails, the flags, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then they see off in the distance Treasure Island,
Yeah.
which now has been navigating.
Yeah. And nobody's been piloting the ship.
Yeah.
It's just been going.
And then
The spirit of Mary is guiding the ship to where they want to go.
I refuse to agree to that. They get to Treasure Island. They're walking around. They're talking about all the
Weird. There's like a boar-faced man or something.
yeah.
Everybody died.
There's a snake mustache man, which we were like, maybe that's hair.
Yeah, hair fruit.
man.
Um,
Then we see a cock dog.
we see a cock dog. We see Falcor from the Neverending Story, but little.
Yep, and that's where I thought, oh, is this like the Island of Lost Dreams from Spy Kids 2 with Steve Buscemi playing Romero, where he talks about does God stay in heaven because he fears the creatures he's created?
Unfortunately, no. It was just a little guy in a treasure chest.
Yep, just a little guy named Gaimon.
Gaimon, who
He's just a guy, man.
spends a lot of time in that episode telling them he's God and launches a bunch of traps. And I half paid attention to that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. And then they become kind of friends because he's just a pirate who got left behind by his pirate crew 20 years ago, and he's stuck in a box.
Yeah, he climbed up a cliff and then slipped and then just fell in the box and
Still in the box and stayed there, and they're like, "We can get you out of the box." And he's like,
so nasty.
He's like, "Don't get me out of this box. I've grown into this box."
Yeah, it would destroy my body. I can't wait for Gaimon to come back and become like more powerful. I don't know.
Yeah. And he's been like guarding treasure he found at the top of this peninsula plateau cliff thing.
Yeah. Most importantly, I can't remember why it happens, but Usopp just sits down and pulls out from his bag a thermos, just a regular ass thermos, like a
modern thermos,
and just pours some coffee into it, sips it, and just takes it all in.
They're all just like talking about other things, and he's just in the background. And he just like pulls out coffee and starts drinking.
Yeah,
and it's
and
like
then,
very
like-
dedicated moment.
Yeah, Zoro walks up after, takes some coffee, then sees Gaimon and is like, "What the fuck is that?"
He tells her stories, so then they go to the thing.
Yeah, Luffy does a Gum Gum rocket,
Yep,
which is new.
shoots himself up, and
So
then
Gum Gum pistol is when his fist goes to you,
yes,
and
Gum Gum Rocket is his fist goes up, but then it pulls him up
Yeah.
after. Yeah.
Luffy's like, "I'm not gonna drop the chest," and he's really dramatic about it, and everyone's like, "Don't be a dick." Except
Yep.
for Zoro figures it out,
Yep.
and they were all empty the whole time. But the
Yeah.
treasure
It's the real
wasn't
friendship.
treasure; it was
The treasure was was friendship that they made that day
I promise
with Gaimon.
that if we find out what the One Piece is and it is just friendship, or are the friends you made along the way, I won't be surprised and I won't be mad. And none of you, if you just rewatch the first like 18 episodes, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, obviously."
Yeah.
Obviously.
Obviously. But also, we also know somehow in modern media currently right now, everyone who's thousands of episodes ahead of us right now, that there is some sort of meme on the world that is the One Piece is real. So is it really the friendship we made along the way? We don't know, but we don't want to know that spoiler. So you can send us whatever the fuck you want. Don't send us what the One Piece actually is.
I think we know that nobody knows what the One Piece is, right?
Yeah, but they know it's real. I don't know. Maybe.
What if it's just Oda? What if it's just the creator of One Piece? What if he's at the end and he's like,
threw himself into it. It's like, not the end, though. He confirmed that this is just he just finished the exposition.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure One Piece is only supposed to be like 5 seasons or whatever long, and now
he's having a good time.
He's having a great time. He's staying employed.
We're doing this podcast forever.
The only other thing that happened as well is there was a lot of weird animals like the cock dog, so we took note. There is a tiger elephant.
I took a picture.
There's a platypus sheep. There's snake bunny, cock dog, fashionable zebra, giraffe, Pikachu, some sort of duck, and a lion pig. And a regular rhino.
I couldn't figure out what was
I think he might be a rhino like kangaroo. Because if you look down below, he's got like weird like feet going on.
Weird. Yeah, they kind of look like if you ever play one of those like bootleg Pokemon games. That's kind of what they look like. It's like a not quite right Pikachu.
Yeah.
And that was a weird episode. Oh, Luffy offers Gaimon to join the crew, and I was really hoping... Like, I've kind of seen who the crew is, but I was really hoping we'd get, like, a arc where Gaimon's just hanging out.
Yeah.
Like, he could just be, like, a weird little deckhand.
Just, like, eating all the rats on board.
He's washing the poop deck.
Yeah, that's it. So now that's a little extra episode we got put together there.
Yeah. It's a little bite-sized one. We just want to finish out the arc, and... then we'll get into some other stuff. I think we're going to see Zoro's backstory or something because we read the episode description.
Yes.
On Netflix.
And I don't know if that's like a filler episode or if that is now starting the next arc. But I think we said we were going to try to do the next arc it's 12 episodes. So I think we're going to do...
all 12.
We're going to do all 12? We're
going to do 6 and 6? Yeah, let's do 6 and 6. That seems good.
We'll do 19 to 24... next podcast, and then 25 to 19. 23, 24.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. So bad at math.
Numbers, baby. Anyway, thanks for listening to this extra special one. I guess we'll just put it right out, or maybe I'll have it. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is the Fun Piece podcast. We're doing it, and we love it, and it's fun.
Gum sign off.
Gum sign off. Email us at the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
funpiecepodcast@gmail.com if you've got questions, qualms, concerns with our thoughts, or you just want to say fun things.
Yeah. This one's a little bit briefer, but like, share, and subscribe. Tell all your friends. Tell your family. Tell people who don't care about One Piece. It's probably a lot of people who don't, but also a lot of people who do.
Yeah. Post for us on the One Piece Reddit, because we feel awkward about posting, but you should post about it.
Yeah, I can't subscribe to it because I kept seeing things and I didn't know what they meant, but I was afraid I might understand.
Yeah, we don't want to see it either. So if you could post on that Reddit, that would be great because then they'll come find us and then they can send us emails and yell at us, and we'll love that.
Just tell your friends. It's the only way.
Yeah.
Tell your grandma to listen to it. She loves you. She might do it.
Yeah.
Show her how to log into Spotify. It'll be fine.
Yes. But yeah. So thanks, and I don't have new.
The historian went to bed.
The historian went to bed, so I don't have new instrument right now. So I'll find something for this. Thank you.
I'm slapping a Reese's Take 5 bag. I need to go home.
Good night, everybody.
I'm gone. Sleep. That's good.
Nice.
Should do improv.